Why do you feel like your body is working against you instead of with you? Why does every workout leave you more exhausted than energized, more frustrated than fulfilled? And why does it seem like no matter how much you exercise, the problems that matter most, the aches, the weakness, the fatigue, never actually get better? You're about to discover the solution. Meet Jennifer. She's 43. She tried everything: hot yoga classes that left her dizzy, high-intensity workouts that wrecked her joints, long cardio sessions that drained her energy for days. She was exercising 6 days a week, following every fitness influencer's advice, and yet her back still ached, her posture was getting worse, and she felt weaker than ever. Sound familiar? If this sounds like you, type movement in the comments. You might be surprised by how many women feel exactly the same. You are not alone, and there is a systematic way forward. If you're a woman over 40, you might be wondering, why do most exercise programs seem designed for someone else's body? Why do the workouts that promise to fix everything actually make you feel worse? Why does it feel like you're fighting an uphill battle against your own anatomy? And the most important question, what if there were specific exercises that could actually address the root causes of most women's physical problems? Here's the truth. It's not about doing more. It's not about pushing harder. And it's definitely not about following generic workout plans designed for 20-year-old athletes. This isn't about exercising more. It's about exercising smarter. Because when you reach your 40s and beyond, your body has specific needs. Your hormones have shifted. Your posture has adapted to decades of sitting, carrying children, and managing stress. Your muscles have developed imbalances that create pain, weakness, and dysfunction. But here's the good news. There are specific exercises that can fix these problems. Today, we're counting down the 11 most powerful exercises that address 90% of the physical problems women face. These aren't random movements. They're targeted solutions based on how women's bodies actually function, how they adapt to stress, and what they need to feel strong, pain-free, and energized. These exercises helped Jennifer, and they've helped thousands of other women finally understand that their bodies weren't broken. They just needed the right kind of movement. Stick with me because exercise number 1, it's the single most important movement every woman should do daily, and it addresses the root cause of most back pain, poor posture, and core weakness all in one simple exercise. But first, let's take a closer look at what's happening inside your body as you age and why most exercise programs fail women over 40. The 4 key changes that make traditional exercise ineffective after 40. 1. Hormonal shifts change everything. Declining estrogen affects your muscles, bones, and connective tissue. Your body recovers more slowly, builds muscle differently, and responds to stress in new ways. Exercise programs designed for hormonal profiles of younger women simply don't work the same way. You need movements that support your changing physiology, not fight against it. 2. Postural adaptations become permanent. Decades of sitting, carrying children, and managing daily stress create specific muscle imbalances. Your hip flexors tighten, your glutes weaken, your shoulders round forward, and your core becomes disconnected. Traditional exercises often reinforce these patterns instead of correcting them, making problems worse over time. 3. Recovery needs multiply. Your nervous system becomes more sensitive to stress, including exercise stress. What used to energize you now depletes you. Your joints need more mobility work, your muscles need more activation, and your entire system needs more recovery time. High-intensity programs that ignore these needs create more problems than they solve. 4. Functional strength becomes critical. You don't need to lift heavier weights or run faster miles. You need to move better in daily life. Getting up from chairs, carrying groceries, playing with grandchildren, maintaining balance. These functional movements require specific strength patterns that most gym workouts completely ignore. Before we jump in, just know this: you're not broken, you're not too old, and you're definitely not doing anything wrong. Your body just needs different movement patterns now, and it's time to learn what actually works. These 11 exercises are your roadmap to feeling strong, capable, and pain-free in your own skin. Let's get started with exercise number 11. 11. Dead bug. Ever wonder why your core feels weak no matter how many crunches you do? The dead bug teaches your core to stabilize while your arms and legs move independently, exactly what you need for real-life activities. Unlike crunches, which only work your abs in one direction, the dead bug trains your entire core system to work together. For women over 40, this is crucial because hormonal changes affect core stability. Your deep abdominal muscles become less responsive, and traditional ab exercises often make the problem worse by creating more tension in already tight areas. The dead bug also improves the connection between your brain and your core muscles. muscles. Many women have lost this connection after pregnancy, surgery, or years of stress. This exercise rebuilds that neural pathway, making your core stronger and more responsive. Lie on your back with your arms reaching toward the ceiling and your knees bent at 90 degrees. Slowly lower one arm overhead while extending the opposite leg, keeping your lower back pressed to the floor. Return to start and repeat on the other side. Start with 5 repetitions per side and build up slowly. 10. Glute Bridge. Why do your hips hurt and your back ache even when you're not exercising? Your glutes are probably not working properly. Sitting for hours every day essentially turns off your glute muscles, forcing your back and hips to compensate. This creates a cascade of problems throughout your entire body. The glute bridge reactivates these crucial muscles and teaches them to work properly again. Strong glutes support your lower back, stabilize your pelvis, and improve your posture. They're also essential for walking, climbing stairs, and getting up from chairs without pain. For menopausal women, glute strength becomes even more important as bone density decreases. Strong glutes help protect your hips and spine from injury and maintain your independence as you age. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from knees to shoulders. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. Focus on feeling the work in your glutes, not your back or hamstrings. 9. Bird dog. What if one exercise could improve your posture, strengthen your core, and reduce back pain all at once? The bird dog does exactly that. It teaches your spine to stay stable while your arms and legs move, which is essential for every daily activity, from reaching into cabinets to bending over to pick things up. This exercise also improves the coordination between your core and your limbs. Many women have lost this coordination due to years of compensatory movement patterns. Poor coordination leads to inefficient movement, which creates fatigue and increases injury risk. The bird dog also strengthens your posterior chain, the muscles along the back of your body that fight against gravity all day. These muscles often become weak and overstretched from poor posture, leading to chronic pain and dysfunction. Start on your hands and knees with your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Extend your right arm forward and left leg back, creating a straight line from fingertips to toes. Hold for 5 seconds, then return to start. Repeat on the other side. Focus on keeping your hips level and your spine neutral. 8. Wall sit. Why do your legs feel weak and shaky when you try to get up from low chairs? Your leg muscles have adapted to the range of motion you use most often. If you spend most of your time sitting, your muscles become weak in the positions you need for standing up, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. The wall sit builds strength in the exact position your legs need for functional activities. It strengthens your quadriceps, glutes, and calves while improving your ability to maintain good posture under load. This exercise also builds mental resilience. Holding a challenging position teaches you to breathe through discomfort and stay calm under stress, skills that transfer to every area of life. For women dealing with knee problems, the wall sit is often more comfortable than squats because it provides support and allows you to control the depth and intensity. Stand with your back against a wall and slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Keep your knees aligned over your ankles and your back flat against the wall. Hold for 20 to 60 seconds, breathing normally. Focus on pressing through your heels and engaging your glutes. 7. Thoracic spine extension. Ever notice how your upper back feels stiff and your shoulders round forward more each year? Modern life creates a forward head posture that compresses your thoracic spine and weakens the muscles that hold you upright. This doesn't just affect how you look, it affects how you breathe, how your shoulders function, and how much energy you have. Thoracic extension exercises reverse these patterns by mobilizing your upper back and strengthening the muscles that pull your shoulders back. This improves your posture, reduces neck and shoulder pain, and even helps you breathe more efficiently. Better posture also affects your confidence and energy levels. When you stand tall, you feel more powerful and capable. Your body language affects your mental state, creating a positive feedback loop. Sit in a chair with a towel rolled up behind your upper back. Place your hands behind your head and gently arch backward over the towel. Hold for 5 seconds, then return to neutral. Repeat 10 times. Focus on moving from your upper back, not your neck or lower back. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, give it a like. It tells YouTube to recommend it with more women. Subscribe or share with your friends that might need it. 6. Single leg stand. Why do you feel unsteady on your feet and worry about falling? Balance deteriorates with age, but it's not inevitable. Most balance problems come from weak stabilizing muscles and poor proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. The single leg stand challenges your balance system and forces your stabilizing muscles to work. These small, deep muscles around your joints are crucial for preventing falls and maintaining confidence in your movement. This exercise also reveals imbalances between your left and right sides. Most women have one leg that's significantly weaker or less stable than the other. Identifying and addressing these imbalances prevents injuries and improves overall function. Balance training also has cognitive benefits. The challenge of maintaining stability while standing on one leg improves brain function and may help prevent cognitive decline. Stand near a wall or chair for safety. Lift one foot off the ground and balance on the other leg for 30 seconds. Keep your standing leg slightly bent and your core engaged. If this is easy, try closing your eyes or moving your arms. Switch legs and repeat. 5. Calf raises. Why do your feet and ankles feel stiff and weak? Your calves are your body's second heart. They pump blood back up to your heart with every step. Weak calves contribute to poor circulation, swollen feet, and fatigue. They also affect your balance and your ability to walk efficiently. Calf raises strengthen these crucial muscles and improve ankle mobility. Strong calves help prevent falls, reduce foot pain, and improve your walking pattern. They also support your arches and can help prevent or reduce plantar fasciitis. For women who spend a lot of time in flat shoes or sitting, calf raises are essential for maintaining healthy foot and ankle function. They also help prepare your body for more challenging exercises like squats and lunges. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as possible. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. Focus on pushing through your big toes and keeping your ankles straight. Start with 15 repetitions and build up gradually. 4. Modified push-up. Why do your arms feel weak and your shoulders ache? Most women have weak pushing muscles because daily activities involve more pulling and carrying than pushing. This creates imbalances that lead to shoulder pain, poor posture, and upper body weakness. Push-ups strengthen your chest, shoulders, and triceps while also challenging your core stability. They're a functional movement that translates to real-life activities like pushing doors, moving furniture, and getting up from the floor. Modified push-ups allow you to build strength gradually without compromising your form. Many women avoid push-ups because they can't do the full version, but modifications are just as effective for building strength and improving function. This exercise also builds confidence. Being able to push your own body weight is empowering and creates a sense of physical capability that extends beyond the gym. Start on your knees with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your body in a straight line from knees to head. Lower your chest toward the floor, then push back up. Focus on controlling the movement and keeping your core engaged. Start with 5 repetitions and build up slowly. 3. Hip flexor stretch. Why do your hips feel tight and your lower back aches when you stand up? Sitting for hours every day shortens your hip flexors, the muscles at the front of your hips. Tight hip flexors pull on your lower back and change your posture, creating pain and dysfunction throughout your body. The hip flexor stretch lengthens these muscles and restores normal hip function. This reduces lower back pain, improves your posture, and makes walking and standing more comfortable. Tight hip flexors also affect your glutes' ability to work properly. When your hip flexors are tight, your glutes can't fully activate, leading to weakness and compensation patterns that create more problems. This stretch also improves your pelvic alignment, which affects everything from your breathing to your core function. Better pelvic alignment creates a foundation for better movement throughout your entire body. Kneel in a lunge position with your right foot forward and left knee on the ground. Gently push your hips forward until you feel a stretch in the front of your left hip. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. Keep your torso upright and avoid arching your back. 2. Shoulder blade squeezes. Why do your shoulders feel tight and your neck hurts by the end of the day? Forward head posture and rounded shoulders create chronic tension in your neck and upper back. The muscles that pull your shoulders back become weak and overstretched, while the muscles that pull them forward become tight and overactive. Shoulder blade squeezes strengthen the muscles between your shoulder blades and teach them to work properly again. This improves your posture, reduces neck and shoulder pain, and helps you breathe more efficiently. This exercise also counteracts the effects of computer work, driving, and other activities that pull your shoulders forward. Regular practice can prevent and reverse the postural changes that create chronic pain. Strong, properly functioning shoulder blades also improve your shoulder joint health and reduce your risk of injury during other activities. Sit or stand with your arms at your sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as if you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Hold for 5 seconds, then relax. Focus on moving your shoulder blades, not your arms. Repeat 10 to 15 times throughout the day. 1. Deep breathing with core engagement. You've made it to the end of the list, and it's no accident this exercise comes last. Sometimes the most fundamental movements turn out to be the the ones your body needs most. That's exactly what happens with proper breathing, especially for women over 40. Most women breathe shallowly into their chest, which keeps their nervous system in a state of stress. This affects everything from hormone production to muscle tension to energy levels. Shallow breathing also prevents your core from working properly, leading to weakness and instability. Deep breathing with core engagement teaches your diaphragm and pelvic floor to work together. This is the foundation of core stability and affects every other movement you do. When you breathe properly, your entire body functions better. This exercise also activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes healing, recovery, and hormone balance. For women dealing with stress, sleep problems, or hormonal issues, proper breathing can be transformative. The connection between breath and core function is especially important after pregnancy, surgery, or periods of high stress. Many women have lost this connection and need to consciously rebuild it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe slowly through your nose, allowing your belly to rise while keeping your chest relatively still. As you exhale, gently engage your core muscles as if you're drawing your belly button toward your spine. Practice for 5 to 10 minutes daily. If you've made it this far, congratulations! These 11 exercises aren't just movements, they're solutions. Solutions to the specific problems that affect women's bodies as they age, adapt, and change. Start small. Choose one exercise. Practice it consistently for a week. Notice how your body responds. Let the change build from there. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It tells YouTube to share it with more women who need this message. Subscribe for weekly videos on menopause health, hormone balance, and smart strategies to feel strong and capable in your body. And comment below which of these 11 exercises surprised you the most. If you want to take your exercise routine to the next level, make sure to check out my video, My Complete Lower Body Plan, 16 Exercises for Women Over 40, where I share a comprehensive workout system designed specifically for women's changing bodies. You've got this, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way.